Food enthusiasts, are you ready to level up your cooking game? Today, we're diving deep into the culinary world to tackle every cooking problem imaginable. From burnt dinners to bland flavors, we've got you covered. This is your ultimate guide to becoming a kitchen wizard. First up, let's talk about the dreaded burnt food. It happens to the best of us, right? But fear not, there's always a solution, and often more than one. If you've scorched something on the stovetop, the first thing to do is immediately remove the pan from the heat. Then, carefully transfer the unburnt portion of the food to a clean dish. Be extra cautious not to scrape the bottom of the pan. That's where the burnt bits reside and can ruin your meal. Depending on the severity of the burn, you might need to scrape off the very bottom layer of the food. But be careful not to remove too much. Next, let's address the issue of bland food. The unsung hero of cooking seasoning. Salt, pepper, and a dash of something extra can transform any dish from mediocre to magnificent. Don't be shy with your herbs and spices, as they are your flavor weapons. Experiment with different combinations to find your perfect flavor profile. Taste as you go, and adjust the seasoning until your taste buds sing. Remember, a little acid, like a squeeze of lemon juice, or a splash of vinegar, can also brighten up flavors. Then we have overcooked pasta, a problem many of us have faced. We've all been there, a pot of mushy noodles. The secret to avoiding this culinary pitfall? Cook your pasta al dente. That means it should still have a bit of a bite, not completely soft. Start tasting a minute or two before the package instructions suggest, and drain it when it's just right. Remember that the pasta will continue to cook a bit after you drain it, so err on the side of slightly undercooked. Another common issue is dry chicken, a result of overcooking. The key here is moisture. Before cooking, you can marinate the chicken in a flavorful mixture, which helps keep it moist and infuse it with taste. You can also sear the chicken at a high temperature to lock in juices before finishing it in the oven or on the stovetop. And always remember to let it rest after cooking, covered loosely with foil, so the juices redistribute throughout the meat, resulting in a more tender and flavorful chicken. Now, what about tough meat? Tenderizing is the name of the game. You can use a meat mallet to physically break down the fibers, or you can marinate the meat in an acidic marinade to help tenderize it. Slow cooking is also a great option for tougher cuts, as the long, slow cooking process helps to break down the connective tissues. For runny sauces, you've got a couple of options to consider to avoid disappointment. You can reduce the sauce by simmering it, which will concentrate the flavors and thicken it. Or, you can add a thickening agent like cornstarch or flour.